darling, welcome to today's lesson. Today we'll continue from our previous class on military heads of state in Nigeria. Remember I said we have 8 military heads of state in Nigeria, and in our previous class we talked about 4 of them, and they are General Aguiyi Ironsi, General Yakubu Gowon, General Murtala Mohammed, and General Olusegun Obasanjo. Good. So the next military head of state we will talk about is General Muhammadu Buhari. General Muhammadu Buhari was born on the 17th of December 1942 in Daura, Katsina State. He's a Fulani. He was a student of Katsina College. He enrolled in the Nigerian Army in 1962. He had military training in India and the USA, England. He accused the then civilian government of President Shehu Shagari of the following: high level of corruption, high level of indiscipline, rigging of the 1983 general elections, and political violence. Therefore, he overthrew President Shehu Shagari on the 31st of December 1983. To save Nigeria from further problems. He ruled from 1983 to 1985. He was overthrown by General Ibrahim Babangida on the 27th of August 1985. He was Nigerian 5th military head of state. And some of his achievements are: he fought corruption, recovered money and properties, he jailed corrupt officials, he introduced war against indiscipline in 1984, aimed at instilling discipline into Nigerians, making them patriotic and honest. He made Nigerians to behave in an orderly manner. General Buhari introduced monthly environmental sanitation. This was observed every last Saturday of the month throughout Nigeria. Okay, so the next military head of state is General Ibrahim Babangida, a Fulani by tribe. General Ibrahim Babangida was born on the 17th of August 1941 in Minna, Niger State. He attended Government College, Bida. He enrolled in the Nigerian Army on the 10th of December 1962. He attended military training schools in Kaduna, India, and the United Kingdom. He rose through the rank and became Major General in 1983. In 1987, he became a general. He was the Chief of Army Staff during the regime of General Muhammadu Buhari. He overthrew General Buhari in a coup in 1985. He was Nigeria's 6th military head of state. He took the title of military president. He drew up a plan for return to civilian rule. He conducted elections on the 12th of June 1993. That's the June 12 election, remember. Okay, General Babangida annulled the June 12 election results, which was believed to have been won by Chief MKO Abiola. This unpopular act almost drew Nigeria into another civil war. General Babangida stepped aside on the 26th of August 1993. He set up an interim, that's for the time being, an interim national government, and appointed an indigene of Ogun State, Chief Ernest Shonekan, as head of state, chairman of the interim national government. Good. Some of his achievements are: he set up National Directorate of Employment. It was aimed at creating employment for Nigerians. He set up Directorate of Food, Roads and Rural Infrastructure. Through his agency, he promoted rural development. He established 3 universities of agriculture. Okay, he set up Mineral Producing Areas Development Commission. Good. He introduced 2-party system, which led to the formation of 2 political parties, namely National Republican Convention and Social Democratic Party. These were the 2 parties that actually contested in the June 12 elections. He created 11 states, that's 11 extra states in Nigeria. In 1987, he created Katsina and Akwa Ibom in 1991. He created 9 states: Abia, Delta, Enugu, Jigawa, Kebbi, Kogi, Osun, Taraba, and Yobe. He set up Federal Road Safety Commission with Professor Wole Soyinka as his first chairman. He also set up People's Bank of Nigeria. Okay, he moved the capital of Nigeria from Lagos to Abuja on the 12th of December 1991. Good. The next is General Sani Abacha. He was from the Kanuri-speaking ethnic group of Borno State. He was born on the 20th of September 1942 and was brought up in Kano. He attended military training schools in Kaduna as well as in England. General Sani Abacha enlisted in the Nigerian Army in 1963. During the regime of General Babangida, General Abacha was the Chief of Army Staff. In 1999, he was made the Chief of Defense Staff. He was the first Nigerian soldier to rise to the rank of a 4-star general. General Abacha overthrew the interim national government of Chief Ernest Shonekan on the 17th of November 1993. He ruled for 5 years. He was Nigeria's 7th head of state. He died in office on the 8th of June 1998. Some of his achievements are: he set up Petroleum Trust Funds to fast-track the development of Nigeria. He created the Ministry of Solid Mineral Resources Development. He divided Nigeria into 6 geopolitical zones, namely Southwest, South-South, Southeast, Northeast, Northwest, North Central. He created 6 states on the 1st of October 1996. The states are Bayelsa, Ebonyi, Ekiti, Gombe, Nasarawa. Okay, the next is General Abdulsalami Abubakar, and this is the last military head of state in Nigeria, or rather, this was the last military head of state in Nigeria. He was born on the 13th of June 1942 in Minna, Niger State. He attended Government College Bida as well as Kaduna Technical College. He was a trained Air Force cadet. He was seconded to the Nigerian Army in 1966. He was at the time the chief instructor at Nigerian Defense Academy, Kaduna. He was appointed Chief of Defense Staff by General Sani Abacha. Due to the sudden death of General Abacha on the 8th of June 1998, the Armed Forces Ruling Council appointed him as the head of state on the 9th of June 1998. His achievements include: he set up an electoral body called Independent National Electoral Commission, that's INEC. He made up efforts to unite the country after the death of General Sani Abacha and Chief MKO Abiola. He successfully conducted election and handed over power to a democratically elected government of President Olusegun Obasanjo on the 29th of June. He was the second military head of state to hand over power to an elected civilian government in Nigeria. Olusegun Obasanjo was the first. He handed over power to Alhaji Shehu Shagari in 1979. And this is it for today's class. But before I go, let's do a quick review of all we've learned today. We learned about the last 4 military heads of state in Nigeria and General Abdulsalami Abubakar. Remember, he was the second military head of state to hand over power to an elected civilian government in Nigeria. And Chief Olusegun Obasanjo was the first to hand over power to Alhaji Shehu Shagari in 1979. And with this, we'll draw the curtain for this class. Thank you for listening. from here. Bye.